Hello guys, welcome to UTech exam prep for the AWS Certified Solutions Architect exam. This video will have three portions. The analysis portion, where we will analyze the question. The knowledge portion, where we will cover the knowledge required to answer the question. And the solution portion, where we will apply the knowledge to the solution. Analysis. Here is the question. I'll give you guys some time to read it. Pause it if you need to read it. The key portion of this question is modernize the application with a solution that maximizes resiliency and scalability. We will cover why this is important later. Knowledge. There are 5 key things in this question. First of all, how does resiliency and scalability come to play? So typically in the AWS exams, resiliency and scalability means availability and auto-scaling. Resiliency means availability because the resilient application will be up at all times. And scalability means auto-scaling, because that means the application will be able to scale depending on the load. Next, what does modernize mean? Modernize in AWS means to use message-based or microservice-based systems. What is SQS? SQS is a queue-based message service. SQS is important because it will decouple two applications and make them asynchronous. What is CloudTrail? CloudTrail audits API logs. It is an AWS service. Finally, what is EventBridge or CloudWatch events? EventBridge or CloudWatch events is an ESB, which acts as a communication system between two mutually interacting applications. EventBridge also has the ability to make logical decisions based on the contents of messages. Solution. Here is a question if you need to read it again. A. Configure an Amazon Simple Queue Service queue as a destination for the jobs. Implement the compute nodes with Amazon EC2 instances that are managed in an auto-scaling group. Configure EC2 auto-scaling to use scheduled scaling. This is wrong because at the end it says configure EC2 auto-scaling to use scheduled scaling. This is bad because scheduled scaling does not promote scalability. C. Implement the primary server in the compute nodes with Amazon EC2 instances that are managed in an auto-scaling group. Configure AWS CloudTrail as a destination for the jobs. Configure EC2 auto-scaling based on the load on the primary server. This is wrong as AWS CloudTrail cannot be a destination for the jobs. AWS CloudTrail audits API logs. D. Implement the primary server in the compute nodes with Amazon EC2 instances that are managed in an auto-scaling group. Configure Amazon EventBridge as a destination for the jobs. Configure EC2 auto-scaling based on the load on the compute nodes. Although this question might be able to work, Amazon EventBridge is an ESB, which might be too complicated for the question. It is preferable to use an easier solution, which will be shown in B. Configure an Amazon Simple Queue Service queue as a destination for the jobs. Implement the compute nodes with Amazon EC2 instances that are managed in an auto-scaling group. Configure EC2 auto-scaling based on the size of the queue. This solution is correct because, first of all, it configures an Amazon Simple Queue Service, a message-based service, effectively modernizing the application and decoupling it. It also maximizes resiliency and scalability because it uses an auto-scaling group, which will increase the availability and which will auto-scale. This is also an easier solution to implement compared to D. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comments.